Hey Libra, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Thursday, February 11th. Let's see what's going on with Libra. The heart of your reading, we have the High Priestess in reverse. You are changing the way that you communicate with your spirit guides, or they're changing the way that they communicate with you in a new and interesting way. What is that? Okay, I think this one wants to come out. You're being more open, more vulnerable. They want more access to you, and I think you're giving it. Strength in reverse is vulnerability to spirit, to your spirit guides, in order to be strengthened and worked on and made more strong. Strengthening weaknesses or honing skills. Honing the raw potential within you. I'll say your focus is on the Knight of Wands. Charging ahead. Brave, courageous, going after that which lights you up inside. I have the feeling this is the direction that Spirit's taking you. Like that's the part of your personality or way of living that Spirit's working on with you right now. Being brave, being powerful, going after what you want, confidently. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles, waiting and waiting and waiting, lots of waiting. That's why they're bringing up waiting. Okay, so I'm getting the sense of the way that you've done things versus how you're doing things now, because of this adjustment that your guides are working on with you. You, in the past, in a certain area of your life, have been, all right, I'm going to get something started over here, and then I will let them have room. I'll let everyone have some room, and I'll give it some space, and I'll see what happens. The Knight of Wands is a very different sort of energy. It drives the story forward. It's like, all right, so we started this thing. What's happening today? What are we going to work on today? So I had an idea about how we can move this situation forward. What do you think about this? It's excited. It's movement. It's taking action. It's very engaged, whereas the Seven of Pentacles is much more... disengaged isn't actually the right word. The sense that I'm getting off of it is just like, it's just a different life approach. Giving the situation a lot of room to breathe, a lot of space, versus being more present, a lot more present, and a lot more excited, and like inserting your excitement into the situation. Show me the energy of the environment. Hanged Man and the World. You are at a major turning point right now, and it's prolonged. It's like, this isn't the sort of threshold that one day you're in one life and the next day everything's totally different. The world can present like that sometimes. This one is much more prolonged. You're in like an interim phase. I'm asking if this is building toward something, and there's not exactly. It's just an in-between phase. Okay. They're asking me to tune into the Hanged Man because there's more to describe this interim phase in the Hanged Man. useful insights in this phase that you're experiencing that will inform the next phase of your life, something to learn. It's also a phase of one particular area of your life getting your full focus. That's more what it is than anything else. This in-between phase between what your life was like before and what's coming next, that's going to be a kind of a breakthrough, kind of expansive after this phase that you're in now. You're like hyper-focused or putting one area of your life under the microscope. Like if you are solely focusing on work or a relationship, or finding a relationship, or dating with the intention of finding someone that you want to be in a relationship with. It's like, all right, one area of your life is getting the majority of your focus. Show me the near future for Libra. How does this story unfold? Two of Swords. Some decision that's been unclear, you will get to the point where it's time to decide. And the decision's going to be yours. I'm getting the sense of options. You'll have options. Yeah, definitely. Your surprise energy is similar, but it's saying you're going to be at the standpoint of making the decision, and you might actually suggest a whole new plan. I have the feeling that it's part of the twist of this, like, this interim phase before you move on to the next chapter of your life. It's like, if you would have had to make the decision now, you would have made a certain decision. However, because you're putting this area of your life front and center and focusing exclusively on it, or nearly exclusively, when the time comes to make the decision, you're going to actually turn it around on them. That's how they're giving it to me. You're gonna be able to reframe the whole thing and say, actually, those options aren't the only way forward. I have a different idea. I'd like to propose that I go in this direction. Yeah, this new, like, assertive quality is definitely going to take hold. Okay, yeah, it is actually going to, what it feels like is, like your guides have been telling you, well, you're going to have to do this or that. But kind of what they really want you to do is tell them what you want. They're so crafty. Okay, your hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You might be wishing and hoping for a new job, a new way of making money, or a certain way of making money. You may be hoping that you can apply a certain skill that you have. Like if you know how to make jewelry, you'd really love to be able to continue doing that. And if doing that for a living enables you to to apply the skill that you enjoy, the thing you enjoy doing, then you would be hopeful for that. Show me the end result. Ooh. Page of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles. All right. So you're headed toward the life that you want, building a prosperous future for yourself. All the bells and whistles. And you don't have to start from square one in order to get there. You already know everything you need to know in order to make this happen. The Page of Pentacles reversed is telling us that you don't have to go back to school, or you don't have to get a degree, or you don't have to relearn anything. You already have all the wisdom and knowledge that it's going to take you to get there. Show me advice for Libra. Okay, so those of you who have been with my channel a while know that when the Ace of Swords shows up, then I take that as a yes or a no, depending on what position it shows up in. I mean, reversed or upright. But specifically if it shows up as the first card, the end result, or the advice. So if you have a yes or no question in mind in terms of what you should do, I invite you to come up with one right now, because we do have the Ace of Swords that has come out. All right, so the answer is yes. If you have a yes or no question that you wanted to ask. If you don't want to play the yes or no game, that's okay. The Ace of Swords means clarity. It means that you'll receive some sort of clear thinking or an understanding. It can be like a eureka moment, like, oh, okay, I see how this is all going to work out. This is a new idea. The other two cards that came out with the Ace of Swords are the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this has to do with quitting a competition, or giving up on an approach that's more competitive. Your competitor's giving up? No. That's not advice. Okay, if there's some sort of competition that you're in, and it's unnecessary, it's extraneous to the goal that you're headed toward, then this advice is saying you don't need to participate in that competition to get where you're going. I'm also kind of connecting that to the energy I was getting off of the Page of Pentacles reversed in feeling like you might need education in order to get where you're going, and that message being, no, you don't. If you're feeling like, well, there's a lot of competition out there, people who have degrees or people who have been specifically educated in this field. So if that was resonating with you, I feel like that this advice is just underscoring what I was saying earlier in give up the need to feel like you need to measure up or compete against other people in order to achieve this thing. This is your path, regardless of what other people are doing. I don't feel like anyone is going to step in and take it away from you or compete against you. It's something that you have the power to attain on your own, exclusive of other people. Libra, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you back tomorrow.